Welcome back for another video. Nearly all of us have got 2 premiums in our teams, some are even squeezing 3 in, which in any case requires a few cheap players to accommodate them. In this video we've shortlisted 20 bargain picks for your drafts. There's some hidden gems here and some real bargains, including a few who have only just completed transfers in the last few days, which has since made them great picks. We're going for 80k subscribers by Gameweek 1, so if you want to support the channel, hit subscribe to help us get there. Our mini league code's in the description, along with my other socials too, don't forget to join. We'll start with some defenders, and first up's Niko Williams, who's just signed for Nottingham Forest on a permanent deal. His team hasn't been updated on FPL at the time of recording, so he's still displayed under Liverpool, but soon Forest. Following this signing, he's by far the best 4 mil defender in the game and expected to be a starter. He even impressed on loan at Fulham last season, making 14 appearances, scoring twice and assisting twice. If you've got any other 4 mil defender in your team, replace them with him. Lewis Dunk got a surprise price cut this season after the past 2 years at 5 mil. He's got goals in him and he's one they aim the set pieces at, and in the 2020-21 season he scored 5 goals, and the season before that 3 goals, 3 assists. Brighton were actually 6th best in the league for expected goals conceded last season. Ben White and Tomiyasu also come in 0.5 mil cheaper than expected. Arsenal's season's ambitions will be top 4, and buying into such a defence for 4.5 mil is a bargain. Arsenal have excellent fixtures, Man United the only top 6 team from last season who they face in the opening 8 game weeks. Neither are attacking players, so their ceiling for the most part is 6 points, but Tomiyasu's underlying numbers were slightly better than White's. Schmeichel will set you back 5 mil in goal, but the Leicester fullbacks Justin and Castagna only 4.5 mil. They didn't play a significant amount of football last season due to injury, but they're both fully fit and available now. Castagna in particular is a very attacking player. Before his injury in the 2021 season, he scored twice and assisted 4 times at a rate of about 3.6 points per 90. Fun fact, James Justin actually plays FPL and he's got a really strong rank history, including a top 10k finish and 50k last season. He actually always owns himself in his team, which I think is great. If he's backing himself, maybe we should too. Mings is a great pick for 4.5 mil. Aston Villa opened the season against Bournemouth, followed by Everton at home, Crystal Palace and then West Ham at home. Villa are expected to get better, with Gerrard leading his first full pre-season with the squad. Mings is a nailed, safe pick and he still has some attacking threat. In his last 3 seasons he's had 5, 4 and 4 attacking returns. Newcastle's new signing Botman comes in at 4.5 mil and they kick the season off home to Nottingham Forest, which has lots of clean sheet potential. In fact, the bookies have given Newcastle a 39.5% chance of a clean sheet. Only the big teams City, United, Spurs, Liverpool and Chelsea have better odds. Newcastle face City in Gameweek 3 and Liverpool in Gameweek 5, so you just need a player who can rotate in for those 2 weeks, and there's plenty of players in this one who can. Wolves have some of the best fixtures in the opening 6, and their first 2 matches in particular have lots of clean sheet potential against Leeds and Fulham. We've got 8 and Kilman here, but you could also chuck Johnny in for 4.5 mil. Semedo's currently out of injury, so 8 and Johnny look great for the start of the season. However, Kilman and centre-backs the lowest ceiling, safer pick. A couple of goalkeepers for those unaware of my 2 favourites. Mendy got a 1 mil price cut this season to 5 mil, and they were 3rd best in the league for expected goals conceded last season, so 5 mil is a real bargain route into a good defence. You could certainly even double up Mendy with James or Chilwell. Raya is the other keeper I really like, who comes in at 4.5 mil. Last season no keeper scored more points per match than him, priced 5 mil or less. Brentford have signed a new keeper, Strakosha, but he's expected to be backup. Raya's distribution is key to how they play, and last season they really struggled when he was out for a spell. Although Leicester and Man United aren't the best 2 opening games, you have to look longer term with keepers, as you rarely have to make a keeper transfer if you're playing efficiently, so you want to look at the opening 8 or so fixtures with keepers. The last 2 defenders are Henry and Jansen of Brentford as well. The opening 2 are the toughest of their fixtures, but even then they face none of last season's top 4 in the opening 11 game weeks, and last season Brentford were 8th best in the league for expected goals conceded. They've made some great signings already and should only improve. Henry is the fullback with the more assist potential, while Jansen plays in centre-back and has high goal potential. Last season the 2 of them were on par for expected goal involvement. Pereira has completed his transfer from Man United to Fulham on a permanent deal. He's still listed under Man United at the time of recording, but Pereira is currently the best 4.5 mil defender in the game, and the only one who looks like he could get consistent minutes. He's even got some attacking potential, so you really can't ask for more in a 4.5 mil mid. Most of us are looking for a cheap midfielder for the bench, and he's the answer. We're monitoring the Man United mids closely in pre-season, as Rashford and Sancho could both become bargain picks. Their most recent training session was recorded, and Rashford and Sancho played down the wings in a 4-2-3-1 with Martial striker. 21-22 was his worst season for goal contributions, but one bad season doesn't necessarily define a player, and the 2 seasons before that he scored 174 and 177 points. Rashford is the most discounted player in the game this season, down by 3 mil. Neto's flavour of the month, so we'll keep this one brief. He's only 5.5 mil and he's had his price cut by 1 mil after only playing 400 or so minutes last season due to injury. The season before that he scored 5 goals and 8 assists, which would be an excellent return for 5.5 mil. That season he created 61 chances at a rate of every 41 minutes, including 9 big chances. Lanzini at West Ham is being linked with a move to Besiktas. If it goes through, Fornals could be a hidden gem for 5.5 mil and only 2.2% owned. Even if the move doesn't go through, he'll get plenty of minutes. In the second half of last season, he started in 17 of 19 games. West Ham do open the season against Man City, however, so if he makes your draft, ideally you want to bench him and rotate him in for Gameweek 2 onwards. Martinelli for 6 mil is cheaper than many expected. He's still only 21, and last season he had 13 goal contributions from 6 goals and 7 assists. We've discussed Arsenal's fixtures, and if it looks like his first choice come Gameweek 1, he's a bargain. Smith Rowe should compete with him for the spot down the left, so the caveat is he could come off early in some games. I love Arsenal's opening 5 fixtures and can see them scoring plenty of goals with Martinelli involved. The final player is Undav, who Brighton signed from Royal Union. We've mentioned him in the past in a draft video. He comes in at 5.5 mil, and if he becomes first choice, he'll be a steal this season. Last season he scored 26 goals and 16 assists in the Belgian League. The gamble is that the Belgian League doesn't have nearly the same level of quality, and many players have struggled to adjust. I'll be following all the pre-season games, so if he emerges as an option, you'll be sure to know about it. Other than Undav, there's no budget forwards that leap out. Edouard and Mateta both come in at 5.5 mil too, but they have some of the worst opening fixtures. By Gameweek 5, the fixtures turn, we may have an idea of which between the two are first choice. It goes without saying that players like Alexander-Arnold are bargains with 7.5 mil too, but they're above the price points we're looking at here, the enablers. And that completes the 20 bargain picks. Thanks for watching. If you found it useful, please drop the video a like and hit subscribe for future pre-season content. See you soon for the next one.